Hi, my name is AradhyaBindra. Before I talk about my interests or experiences, I think the simplest way to introduce myself is to say that I've always been someone who thinks quietly first. I like observing things, understanding them slowly, and figuring out how they fit together. That has shaped the way I learn and the way I make decisions. Even when I was younger, I would break down problems step by step just to understand them properly. It didn't matter whether it was a math problem or something happening around me. Slowing things down and looking at each part made everything clearer. Over time, I realized this wasn't just a habit, it was a way of thinking that shaped how I approached choices, patterns, and information. As I started applying this mindset to real life situations, I became more and more curious about how financial decisions are made, how businesses assign value, and how numbers influence outcomes. I found myself drawn to fields where reasoning and accuracy mattered. Then that's what led me toward accounting, finance, and even data analytics. The IBDP program strengthened this mindset. It pushed me to justify my reasoning rather than simply relying on memorization. The workload further taught me discipline and composure, but the most important thing I learned was patience. The patience to sit with complex ideas and work through them, and not rush toward an answer just because it is easier. One of the most impactful experiences, in my opinion, was participating in the 1 Million Founders program, as I served as both the CEO and CFO of my very own startup company, which meant handling the financial decisions, the budgeting choices, and planning under uncertainty. During one feedback session, one of the mentors came up to me and my team and asked, "Can you explain how you arrived to this conclusion?" And I was completely speechless. I couldn't clearly justify the reasoning behind it. That small question made me understand that in finance, and especially in accounting, assumptions are not just entries in a spreadsheet. They reflect judgment and responsibility. After that, my team and I went back and reviewed every single assumption we made, just to ensure the logic behind each one was solid. Another mentor also emphasized that clarity matters more than confidence, and that advice has stayed with me. It has shaped how I analyze information and how I communicate decisions. I'm drawn to the University of Hong Kong because it offers the kind of environment where this way of thinking is encouraged and challenged. HKU combines analytical rigor with real-world application, and both the accounting and finance program and analytical program align with the skills I want to develop. I want to build a strong foundation in financial analysis, reporting, and quantitative reasoning, while also learning from peers who bring different perspectives that I can take in and truly understand. I'm excited about the possibility of joining HKU and contributing my curiosity, analytical mindset, and willingness to learn from the community. Thank you.